Let's see. Let's see if Rick is already ready. I have him left. Yep, he's ready. Let's go for it. I'm gonna run in. I'll be back in a minute. So we can get started. Tebanoku doesn't have same pieces, so we'll be going on regular RNG. And yep, pretty much that. Let me get to the studio mode so I can have a better view of these players. And ad break is almost over, so let's get to it in a couple seconds. Will be 18 all the way. No simplicity that Tebanoku has a regular run. And pretty much that. Ooh, sorry. A bit tired today. And we're ready to go, so players, get yourselves ready. The matches will be best of 5, 18 on the way. No MP sets as far as I'm concerned, so waiting for Rick to get himself ready. Good luck, have fun, says Teba. So we'll see who advances into the semifinals. Right now, let me see the bracket again, because I missed it. We have Rick being the seed number 1. No, bad. This is the other, what? This is the other bracket. What am I looking at? This was Capaz, never mind. Yeah, Rick is still in seed number 1, Tebanoku seed number 9. Good luck, have fun. Both players are ready. Let's go for game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. My phone is charging. Might as well just put in the cable here. Both players have started. Tebanoku right now, and 0 points. Still just building. Rick has some push-down points already and get the first Tetris to 22. He has T-Tuck setup or Z-spin. We'll see. He goes for a T-Tuck and gets the Tetris. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku without any push-down. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 45, so the game has become pretty close right now. Tetris for Rick at 68, Tebanoku at 45. Tebanoku is setting up. He's adjusts for the lumbar dependency, and there's a Tetris for Rick at 91. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 70, so Rick in the lead by 2 Tetris now with a Tetris to 114. Very clean game. Actually, Rick hasn't got any burns so far. 137,000 points for Rick, and Tebanoku at 93. Rick is going to set up his first burn. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku now at 116. Rick at 137. Tebanoku is getting Tetris ready. Tetris for Rick, Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku 139. Rick at 160. Tetris for Rick. Rick now at 183. Tebanoku Tetris ready. Tebanoku, Rick gets a T-Tuck, waiting for lumbar. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku now at 162. Rick gets Tetris to 206. Tebanoku is setting up. Tebanoku right now at 163. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 208. Rick will a strong lead. Tebanoku has a blocked well. He will need to fix it. Tebanoku's in trouble. He's getting some tucks in, but it looks like he's not getting the burns he needs. He's getting some burns, but still in a very dangerous position right now. Tebanoku at 168. Rick going for burns as well. And Tebanoku is building higher and higher. Looks like Tebanoku is still trying to recover, but can get the T over. He's down at 171. Rick takes game number 1. GG. Let's go for game number 2. We got a ready from Tebanoku and ready from Rick. Game number 2 starting in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, Tebanoku has started. Rick is Rick doing some push down. Rick is status ready, getting the first Tetris. Tebanoku still setting up, going for a triple well. Tebanoku is filling in on the right side and his status ready now. Waiting for the Lombard. Both players, Tetris for Tebanoku. Rick is still waiting, going for a double, trying to keep the stack reachable on the left side. Rick at 25, Tebanoku at 22. Tetris for Tebanoku taking the lead to 45. Tetris for Rick at 49, in the lead now. Tetris for Rick, Tetris for Tebanoku. Pretty even game right now. 69 for Tebanoku, 71 for Rick. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku is going to set up Tetris for Rick. Rick at 94. Tetris for Tebanoku 92. This is a pretty even game. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 117. Tebanoku waiting for the Lombard. Rick is Tetris ready already and gets another Tetris to 140. Rick is cleaning up. Tetris ready. Rick at 94. And Rick at 140. Tebanoku at 197. Tetris for Rick 163. Tebanoku still trying now, need to open the hole in column 5 to fix things. And he has lots of weight due to the spiral of S's, so it's gonna take a bit. He's gonna get a double, still digging down. Tebanoku opens the hole, and that will help him open the well in a couple pieces. His Tetris ready. 110 for Tebanoku. Rick with some trouble on his board. He's digging as well. Tebanoku Tetris ready. Rick is fixing his board. Rick needing an L. L came. Yeah, that is fine. Lombard helps even more, and he's almost out of it. His Tetris ready. Tebanoku at 116, still not getting the Lombard. He blocks the well, gets it open. Tebanoku at 121, Rick at 180. And there's finally a Lombard for Tebanoku at 145. Rick is still in a dig at 181. Had to block the well, unable to get a Tetris yet. Tebanoku is clean. Tebanoku is building. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 215. Tebanoku 152. Tebanoku is still waiting for a Lombard. Rick much cleaner now, starting to score again. Rick is Tetris ready. Tetris for Tebanoku 176. Tebanoku Tetris ready again. Tetris for Rick 238. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku setting up. Tebanoku Tetris ready. Rick is waiting for a Lombard. There's a Lombard. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 261. Tebanoku at 180. Tebanoku Tetris ready. Tetris for Tebanoku 203. Rick is waiting for a Lombard. Tebanoku going for a delayed burn high up. Tebanoku at 203. Tetris for Rick at 285. Tetris for Tebanoku 226. Tebanoku's opening the hole in columns 5, and he is Tetris ready again. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 309. Rick was playing a bit high, but so far everything looks good. Tetris for Rick. Rick now at 333. Tebanoku 251. Tebanoku with some issues on his board. He will need to clean up. Tebanoku right now at 254. Rick at 358. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 279. Rick at 381. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 404. Tebanoku 279 getting a Tetris to 302. So Rick is over 100,000 points in the lead. We are approaching the last lines. Tebanoku Tetris ready. Rick is Tetris ready. Both players waiting for the Lombard. Rick going for a couple burns. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 325. Rick going for the triple, and then the Tetris to 433. Rick is now 10 lines away from transition. Tebanoku 21. Rick is setting up. Tetris ready. And there's a Tetris for Rick. Rick now at 479. Tetris for Tebanoku, 352. So pace-wise, the score difference isn't as big, but still, Rick is in the lead nonetheless. 485. The transition score for Rick. Tebanoku still has room for 2 more Tetrises. Tebanoku is trying to get into a clean board. Tetris ready. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 531. Tebanoku at 398. Ooh, Rick couldn't get the lumber over. He will have to fix that. Unless he wants to go for a dirty. He's setting up for a dirty, but these are not helping him. He now has another lumber dependency. And the left side might not be accessible. He's losing control of the board. He's getting the triple. But the left side, he needs to burn high. And Tebanoku is also in trouble, and he's unable to recover as well. Oh no, he's recovering. Tebanoku needs to chase this down to 541. We'll see if he can make it. 541 the score to get for Tebanoku. Tebanoku having a fantastic dig here. Oh my goodness, I really thought it was over, but he got the right pieces to fix things. He's still trying to survive this because he's not getting the lumbar. And Tebanoku not getting the lumbar in time. He's down at 417. Very unfortunate top out. Rick takes game number 2 and is at match point. GG. Rick is ready for game number 3. Waiting for Tebanoku to get himself ready. Almost a huge dig. Deck. Anyway, dig. Alright, let's go for it. Game number 3, sorry. Once Tebanoku is ready, he is. Game of 3 and 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Rick is building, Tebanoku is doing the same. Rick going, Tetris ready just now. Tebanoku is still building. Rick is going to go to get the first Tetris. Tebanoku is still setting up. He's going for a double well, a T-tuck setup. Ooh, okay, goes for the Z-spin and his Tetris ready. There's the Tetris for Tebanoku. Rick gets on second one. Rick so far starting with a clean game, no burns. 45,000 for Rick, 26 for Tebanoku. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 68, Tebanoku at 28. Tetris for Rick, Tetris for Tebanoku, Tebanoku at 74, Rick at 114. Rick waiting for a J to fill in, but he's not getting it. Oh my goodness, he might have to go for some plugging. He had to plug and settle for a triple. He's gonna play from row 2. He's gonna open the left well. Let's see what he decides to do. We have some buffering from Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 96. Rick at 122. Let's refresh Tebanoku. Okay, Tebanoku's continuing. 96. Yeah, looks like Tebanoku went offline. I will wait until line 50. If Tebanoku doesn't return, we'll have to call a redo. So Rick continue on. At 171, getting a Tetris to 194. Tebanoku is still not back. Rick is still at it. Let's wait until the midpoint, 65. Let's see if we can get him back automatically. Nope, he went offline. So this looks like we'll have to do a redo. Tebanoku went offline. So Rick, please step out. We'll be waiting for Tebanoku to return. It will be redoing game number 3 as Tebanoku went offline. So we'll see. Okay, this will be a redo. No problem. Let me know when you're back online. Let me just get into studio mode and reload Tebanoku. As soon as he is back online, we'll continue. I can't go live now. What's happened? I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, sure, take your time. If it's something went wrong with OBS or something, take care of things. We're gonna wait. Let's wait for Tebanoku to go live again, and we'll be ready to go. I'm gonna run an ad in the meantime. Okay, looks like Tebanoku is ready now. Let's go and continue on. We're refreshing just in case. And we'll be going for game number 3, once both players are ready. Tebanoku is ready, waiting for to get back to readiness, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, both players are ready. Let's go for game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's get a Tetris. Okay, first Tetris from Rick. Rick misses this S-pin though, so he'll have to get digging. Tebanoku got his Tetris as well. Tebanoku is gonna set up for a dirty. He's Tetris ready on column 8 and gets it. 45,000 for Tebanoku, 26 for Rick. Rick almost out of the dig. He might play for row 2 if he keeps going like this. Looks like he will be able to open the hole. And he might go for a column 9 setup. He's setting up for it. His Tetris ready. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 91. Rick at 29. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 53. Tebanoku at 114. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 79. Tebanoku at 137. Tetris for Rick. Rick now at 103. Tebanoku 140. Tebanoku gets a Vitz and tuck. He's waiting for a lumbar, so Tebanoku is in the lead. Ooh, Tebanoku with a misflip. Well, looks like he tried to avoid blocking the well, but that forced him to get into some burns. He maintains the lead though at 187. Tebanoku at 188 and Rick at 126. Rick is Tetris ready. There's a Tetris to 148. Rick is Tetris ready again, and he is needing a lumbar. Gets the Z spin. There is the lumbar, and he's Tetris ready. Tetris for Tebanoku 210. Tetris for Rick 172. Tetris for Tebanoku 233. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku is setting up. Tebanoku is Tetris ready. Tetris for Rick. Sorry, Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 256. Rick at 218. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 240. Tebanoku 280. Rick is Tetris ready. Tetris for Rick. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 303. Rick at 263. Tebanoku right now at 326. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 290. Tebanoku at 327. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 315. Tebanoku 354. Oh, Tebanoku with a very interesting burn with the LT that will force him to keep digging high. I think he misflipped. He's gonna get a lumbar. Okay, he keeps digging down, but he's getting dangerous. Tebanoku at 403, Rick at 320. Tebanoku maintaining the lead, getting another test at 425. Rick trying to dig down and get back into a safer position. Still not quite safe. Tebanoku right now at 426. Rick needs to gets the LJ over, gets another J for a triple. He's opening a hole that will open the well, and there's the Tetris for Rick. Rick at 355. Tebanoku at 427. Tebanoku has a blocked well. He's gonna use a lumbar to open it. He needs a lumbar for the Tetris. Tetris for Tebanoku. Rick is still in a high dig. Rick at 359. Tebanoku 452. Rick is going to go for a split double. He keeps going. Tebanoku at 375. Rick at 363. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 498. Very strong game from Tebanoku. Tebanoku trying to get into scoring position. He's gonna go for a couple burns. Tebanoku trying to set up here. Tetris ready at 500. Rick at 389. He keeps going. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 524. Tebanoku gets another Tetris to 547. Rick in trouble. Rick needs an L or a lumbar soon. Gets a lumbar. He wants to go for the burns with the J, and he keeps digging. He's a bit safer, but not quite out of it. He's opening the well. That hole in the middle of the board is pretty much the trouble. Oh no, he missed the S, but he's gonna get the Tetris, the double with Lombard. That was a single, never mind. So he's going at it. Transition is coming for Rick. Tebanoku right at 595. Rick reaches transition at 407. So it's gonna be lots of work here for Rick to recover here. Tebanoku looks like he wants to fight back and avoid the sweep. Rick at 412, but that means drop on the T is gonna be trouble again for Rick. Rick is gonna open, gets a double, still digging down, trying to get back into score position. Rick is recovering, going on. Okay, he doesn't open the well immediately. He's gonna keep going for burns. Rick at 424, Tebanoku 637. So over 200,000 point lead for Rick for Tebanoku. Tebanoku is so far having a great game here. Rick is recovered and his Tetris ready. He's waiting for a Lombard. He's going to hang on to it. There's the Tetris for Rick. Rick is gonna build again from the center well. Tetris ready. 459, getting the Tetris to 487. Rick at 488. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 699, so still building a strong lead. Rick, Tetris for Tebanoku 726. Rick at 518. So lots of work on Rick as Tebanoku doesn't seem to stop. Rick is Tetris ready. Tetris for Tebanoku to 756. Rick is setting up. Ooh, Rick blocked the well. He needs to reach the left side, but he misses the flip to get the burn, and he's down at 519. So Tebanoku is good for game number 3, and we have game number 4 coming up. Let's see if Tebanoku wants to go all the way to the max. Let's give the point to Rick in the meantime. To Tebanoku, sorry. Tebanoku will get a 1.2 if he plays perfect, I think. Well, getting the max here, and he keeps going. Single. He's gonna transition in 2 Tetrises. We'll see if he goes for any. His board is not accommodating for any Tetrises yet. Still a good job here from Tebanoku, reaching, going for a Tetris in the kill screen and getting a burn. GG. Pepega. Alright, good job Tebanoku. Let's go for game number 4 then. Waiting for Rick to get ready and for Tebanoku to do the same. And let's see game number 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see, we got both players off. Tebanoku is setting things up. Rick is doing the same. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku is setting up. Rick at 53, Tebanoku at 26. Tetris for Rick and for Tebanoku. Tebanoku now at 49. Rick at 75. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku is setting up. Let's take a look here. Tebanoku is right now at 103, Rick at 107. Tetris for Tebanoku taking the lead at 126, but Rick is back in the lead at 131. This is a very close game. Tebanoku is Tetris ready. Rick is Tetris is still trying to build. He will need lots of tucks and a lumbar. He gets the L spin and he's fixing the board pretty quickly. Tebanoku at 149 in the lead now. Rick at 136. Tetris for Tebanoku further in the lead at 173. Rick at 174. Tetris for Rick at 163, Tebanoku 175. Tebanoku right now at 176, Rick at 185, so Rick is now in the lead. Tebanoku takes the lead back at 201, and another Tetris to 223. Rick is still waiting for a Lombard. There is a Lombard. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 208, still behind. Tebanoku didn't open his well. Rick at 208, getting the Tetris to 231, taking the lead, and another Tetris to 254. Tebanoku having a very unbalanced board. He's going to fix the board. Tetris for Rick at 277. Tebanoku opening his well to 231. Both players Tetris ready. Tetris for Rick now at 300. Tetris for Tebanoku 254. Tebanoku setting up. And he is Tetris ready, but he's adding lots of balls to the stack and he's blocking the well, so no scoring for him yet. He will need to open the well. We have Rick at 300, getting the Tetris to 323, Tebanoku at 259. Tetris for Tebanoku 283. Tebanoku opens his well. Rick is building, trying to open his well as well. Tetris for Rick at 371. And Tebanoku at 292, getting Tetris for Tebanoku 315, trying to reduce the gap as Rick is getting another Tetris to 400. Rick going for a delayed burn. Tebanoku is Tetris ready. Tebanoku waiting for the Lombard. Rick is setting up. Let's take a look. Tebanoku at 339, Rick at 426. Ooh, very bad misdrop there from Tebanoku. Tebanoku's board not looking good. He's trying to get pieces in to get burns and try to maybe go for a ceiling burn. He's not going for a tuck, but these pieces are not helpful. He needs an L, gets the opposite of that. So right now we got Tebanoku at 345 digging, Rick at 474. We're now on the last lines. Rick at least. He has 9 lines left before transition. Tebanoku has 17. So transition is coming soon for both players. Rick has up to 3 Tetrises to go before transition. Tebanoku has up to 3 with 11 lines left. Rick is Tetris ready. He still has room for 2 more Tetrises. 520 the score for Rick, getting another Tetris to 542. And he's Tetris ready for another one. Tetris for both players. Transition for Rick at 566. Tebanoku still has room for 2 more Tetrises. He's gonna get 1 to 424. Rick is building high. He's building dangerous. He needs a Lombard soon. He's risking for the Lombard, getting the triple, and now gets. Oh no! He couldn't get the J over. and couldn't get the number over either. He's down at 573. This is a chase now for Tebanoku. Needs 574. 574 is the score to get for Tebanoku, currently at 450. So he will need pretty much 3 Tetrises and 4 Tetrises and change at the current rate. Let's see who he gets them, or if he's going to 474 the score to get. To go into the decider. Tebanoku blocking the well, gets the well open, needs a J on the left, uses the long bar, needs to rebalance the board on the left side, gets the Z over, he's still digging the stack down. Tebanoku at 473, Rick at got 574, so we still need 3 Tetrises and change. Less than that even. Looks like it will be 2 Tetrises and change at the current rate. Tebanoku is still at 507, it's 574. .574 score to get for Tebanoku. Tebanoku built in high, going for burns. It's a level 23. Less than 2 Tetrises to go. 574 score to get. Gets one of the Tetrises. He's just 1 Tetris away from taking this. We'll see if he goes in style. He's getting burns. Going to clean up. .574 the score to get for Tebanoku. He's currently at 552, so less than a Tetris away. Going for the triple, he's at 560, so half a Tetris pretty much. 574 the score to get for Tebanoku. Tebanoku is catching up. Oh, the lumber didn't go over, but the triple will help. He gets a lot of lumber over, and he is pretty much good with a double. Oh, he goes for a Tetris and gets it. 604. He's good for game number 4, and we are good for. We are going to have a decider. Alright, Rick is ready already. Tebanoku. We'll see if Tebanoku will take this to a reverse sweep or if Rick will come out victorious. And we are ready from Rick. And Tebanoku is ready. Let's go for our decider in game number 5 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Okay, Tebanoku is delayed. Okay, he just started. Rick is already building very quickly. Rick right now and still trying to get this ready. Tebanoku actually is going to get this ready first. First step is actually for Rick. Never mind. Rick is step is ready, waiting for Tebanoku step is ready, waiting for a lumbar. Rick is gonna go for delayed burns. Goes for a triple. He might play from row 2. No, just burning and going back to the bottom. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 140 to 45. Rick at 32. Ooh, that placement of the J from Rick. Pretty strange. Kind of resolving though with a ceiling burn. And a Tetris for Tebanoku at 68. Tebanoku has gone clean. He's gonna set up his first burn with an S hang. And Tebanoku needs a lumbar in column 2. He's gonna go for the lumbar first rather than the Tetris. His Tetris ready still. Tetris for both layers. Tebanoku at 93, Rick at 60,000. Rick is opening his well. There's a Tetris. 84. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 118. Rick at 84. Rick, oh, with a miss drop on the left side. Oh no, I'm dead drop on the S. He needs a Lombard now. He gets the Lombard, but now he has lots to work with on the top of the board. This is looking pretty rough for Rick. This will slow him down for sure in the best cases. Tebanoku also with a miss drop on the square, but he has the well open, so he just gets a Tetris and he's back to the bottom. Rick with a high dig. Rick at 115, Tebanoku at 167. Rick is clean up. Tebanoku maintaining a clean board at 191. Tetris ready. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku now at 214. Rick at 124. Okay, there is a burns from Rick. Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 247. I'm sorry, 237. Rick at 128. Finally clean, but 100,000 points behind, so he will have to play the cleanest he can. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 259. Rick going for burns. Tetris ready. Tebanoku is Tetris ready. Rick is Tetris ready. Both players waiting for a Lombard. Lombard is not coming for either. There is a burn and a Tetris for both players. 284 for Tebanoku. Tetris for Rick. 176. Trying to regain some pace here. Tebanoku at 284 gets a Tetris to 307. Tebanoku set is ready. Rick is setting up. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 330. Rick at 178. Tetris for Rick. Rick at 201. Tebanoku 330. Tebanoku is clean. Tetris ready. There is the Tetris for Tebanoku. 353. Rick at 224. Tetris for Rick, Tetris for Tebanoku, Tebanoku at 375, Rick at 246. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 270, Tebanoku 376. Rick is Tetris ready, Tetris for Rick, Rick now at 393, Tebanoku 376. Tebanoku set is ready. Tetris for Tebanoku, Tebanoku at 422. Rick at 293. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 316. Tebanoku at 422. Tebanoku is gonna get burns. Tetris for Rick, Rick at 338. Ooh, this is looking a bit rough for Tebanoku. Tebanoku playing high at 426. Rick is starting to recover here. Rick is Tetris ready. Tebanoku in a dig. Rick having a bit of an unbalanced board. Gets the Lombard a bit too late. So he needs to get the well open, gets a nice couple L's, and there's the Tetris for Tebanoku. Rick at 365, Tebanoku finally clean, but he still needs to set up. Tebanoku Tetris ready at 436, Tetris for Rick to 388, Tebanoku Tetris ready, waiting for a Lombard. There's the Tetris for Tebanoku to 460. So the gap has reduced a little bit, but Tebanoku is still in the lead. Tebanoku getting some some burns, and there's the Tetris for Rick at 411, Tebanoku 463, Tebanoku Tetris ready, waiting for a Lombard. Rick at 414, Tetris for both players. We are now on the last lines. Tebanoku has 13 lines left, and Rick has 7. So 2 Tetrises to go for Rick, and up to 3 for Tebanoku right now. So we'll see how this goes, as Tebanoku is only able to get a triple, so he's only getting up to 2 more Tetrises. He's Tetris ready. Gets a Tetris from row 2, opens his burning. He has 1 line left. We'll see what he decides to do with it. Looks like he's gonna set up, but he's gonna get a burn now. Transitioning at 521. Rick gets a triple to 591, so 491. So Rick is catching up pretty closely. Tebanoku has a blocked well, needs to open. He gets a double, needs a Lombard soon. He needs an L now. Tebanoku uses the Lombard, so right now we have Tebanoku at 436. Rick gets a Tetris to 522, catching up to Tebanoku. Sorry, Rick is now at 522, and he's setting up for a Tetris. Tebanoku has been unable to open his well. Tetris for Rick at 549, Tebanoku at 540. So Rick is now in the lead, but he's playing pretty high. He's gonna go for burns. There's some burns. There's a Tetris for Rick now at 578. Tebanoku needs to get a J over to the left side, but he's not getting a J. Gets a J finally. and opens the well. His Tetris ready. There's a Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 574. Rick gets a Tetris to 609. Hey now. Tebanoku needing to catch up. Tebanoku now going for burns. Tebanoku at 578. Rick gets a Tetris to 638. Tebanoku right now setting up. Tetris for Rick. Tetris for Tebanoku. Tebanoku at 637. Rick at 666. My goodness. Tebanoku trying to catch up to Rick. Rick playing high. This is looking pretty dangerous. He needs to get this over. He flips the L's. He's still trying to survive this. Rick playing pretty high. He's still trying to save the game. 672. Tebanoku takes the lead at 674. Very close game. Rick is getting some very nice burns. Hopefully getting out of this. He's still on it. Rick at 682, and Tebanoku gets a Tetris to 711. Rick takes the lead back at 714. This is a very neck and neck game. Rick at 719, Tebanoku 714. What a dig from Rick. And Rick at 722. Tebanoku at 720. This is very close. Oh my goodness, this will go to the kill screen very likely. Tebanoku right now at 726, still behind Rick. Rick is going for a triple to 742. Tebanoku needs a lumbar on column 6. He blocks that. He needs a lumbar soon, gets the lumbar, gets the well open. His Tetris ready and gets a Tetris, takes the lead. 763 for Rick. For 763 for Tebanoku, 754 for Rick. So this is still a very close game, but Rick needs to get scoring. He's already level 28, misses the rotation on the L. So Rick is slowing down here, and Tebanoku is furthering the lead at 798, getting the Tetris to 833. Rick needs to recover here. He only has room for up to 2 Tetrises. 1 Tetris away. Looks like Rick will have to resolve this in the kill screen. We'll see how far he can go. He blocks the well, and he only has 2 lines left. He blocks the well. He's getting the well open. He's getting the lumbar, getting the Tetris to 806. Tebanoku still with room for 1 Tetris. Rick is still going, level 29. Tetris for Rick at 870. For Tebanoku, Tebanoku tops out at 876. I'm sorry. This is so strong. Oh no! Rick needs to get a lumbar over. Rick needs to get a lumbar over. Where's the lumbar? He couldn't get it. He's topping out at 817. And Rick topping out at 817. Tebanoku is good for game number 5. On a reverse sweep, taking this 3-2. Very unfortunate, as he was the top seed, but things didn't pan out in the level 19 speeds. So yeah, Tebanoku, you advance into the semifinals. You're the first semifinalist in the tournament, and you already had 2 upsets against Insanizo, seed 8, and Rick now in seed number 1. Very intense game number 5. Congratulations. Alright, let me see my schedule.